Hey there, welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry and I do a daily twin flame reading. If you're drawn to this video, have faith and trust there's a message you're meant to hear. If the reading resonates with you, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you like the content I create, you are more than welcome to subscribe. So spirits, what is going on with the twin flames today? Okay. So I feel there is a divine feminine who this is for. A divine feminine who takes on more responsibility than is hers. It feels like this is in a relationship. You have a relationship with someone who's moody. And if you take responsibility for whatever problems you're having in the moment, whether it's your responsibility or not, if you take responsibility, you find that everything is great. Everything is just fine in the relationship. But if you voice any concerns, or if you are discouraged or show that you are dismayed at all, even in the slightest, then this moody, nasty person comes out and lashes out at you. And your angels want you to know that you don't have to take that from anybody. You are a human being. You are a divine being. You are someone who is very kind, and you're not being treated properly. The problem is that you don't know what it's like to be treated properly. So you've pretty much accepted the treatment that you're given. You are starting to realize that you are enough. You're starting to realize that you deserve love and that you deserve a new beginning. You've been living in a place of desperation. Oh, I feel like there's a pain. Oh my gosh, my shoulder really hurts. Is that you or is that me? That's weird. Anyway, but it feels like your energy has been depleted. Ow, it feels like you're in a lot of pain. This is a mental pain that you are going through. It is the accumulation of all of the mistreatment you have gone through, all the mistreatment you've experienced in your life has brought you to this place. And you need to know that you are very, very strong, that you will be victorious. The Six of Fire, the Six of Wands is a victory. You'll get over your fears. There's this Five of Air. the Five of Swords, which is a mental challenge. So you're going through some trying times right now, and you are looking toward a new beginning. But in order to see a new beginning, something needs to come to an end. And it feels like this relationship that you are in does not serve you well. And it feels like you need to get real with yourself. Get real with yourself. Sit down and take stock of your personal skills and the gifts that you have that you feel are possibly divinely they're your divine gifts, and they are the gifts that you have been given that will help you on this journey here on earth. For your life's purpose, you need to get in tune with those gifts. You feel depleted because of love. It feels like you do not have self-love. That's missing. That has been seeping out, or it has been lacking. Your self-love has been lacking. You've been under a lot of stress. The Five of Fire. Anytime you go to move forward, you're getting either pulled backwards or pushed backwards. And so it almost feels like you are wanting to give up, wanting to give up on this forward motion. But your spirit guide right here, she wants you to, she doesn't want you to give up. Keep going. It's a long trek, and there will be some, it's a bit of an uphill battle. There will be difficulties where you'll want to be alone, or difficulties where you will find yourself alone when you don't want to be. But ultimately, in order to transform your life, which you want to do, that this way that you're living right now isn't serving you. It isn't good for you at all. And this. It's unfair to you to live this way. You're being unfair to your inner child. You're being unfair to your higher self. And you're being very unfair to yourself here in the 3D. There's just a whole lot of potential that is being overlooked. You have a ton of awesome stuff in you. You have a ton of wonderful gifts. This is you being happy and sunny and warm and in tune with nature and in tune with your own spirit, just feeling good vibes. And with these good vibes, I feel like you are going to be freed from this toxic masculine energy that's hanging around. I feel like you're going to enjoy the freedom, and yeah, there's a message here coming in of mental freedom. It just, I feel like there's going to be some relief, some mental and emotional relief. And there it is, Two of Air, inner peace. So the Son of Air, it's freeing your spirit, freeing yourself from this oppressive, toxic relationship. And here's the Two of Air, inner peace. Getting in tune with yourself. Getting in tune with your emotions, getting in tune with your higher self, realizing where your emotions come from, where those responses come from, and decide if you want to tweak those responses and then work accordingly. But for now, it feels like you have a lot on your plate, just trying to clear out this negative, jealous, moody, toxic masculine energy. And it's not just energy. It's not, it's an actual person. An actual person who has a lot of influence over you. And this person does not have your best interest at heart. I feel like one day it's just going to click for you, and you will just see everything so much more clearly and realize that you were right all along. This isn't normal, and you can do better, and you can do better even just alone than being in this unhappy place. This is the one. The Montezuma cypress. Let's see. Montezuma cypress. This is a being card. It represents solidity. I grow at the meeting point between the land and the water, and I teach you that you need a balance between the material and spiritual worlds to survive. I am solid and strong, and I can give you that same sense of solidity. This is a swamp cypress, which also grows along the margins of lakes and rivers. Yet some of the oldest members of its species are now growing in arid conditions, suggesting that their land was once much wetter. One example is called El Arbol del Tul. It grows in the grounds of the church Santa Maria del Tul in Mexico, standing on what is thought to have been an ancient Aztec site of worship. The Aztecs used this tree's resin to treat gout and skin conditions, and a decoction of its bark was drunk as a diuretic. This card can be interpreted as current dilemmas won't be solved until you're able to stand firm and know your own mind. Continually changing your plans or keeping your options open for fear of making the wrong decision will only confuse you further. So you are encouraged by the spirit of the Montezuma cypress to make a decision and stick with it. And one way to make a decision is to sit quietly with yourself in a quiet room, focus on your breathing, ask yourself the questions, ask for guidance, ask what your purpose is, all of that stuff that you want to know. And then sit and wait for the answers. And that may come in the form of just a knowing that this is the right answer. Or you'll feel something or hear something or smell something. Maybe you'll taste something. However it shows up, pay attention to that sign. Pay attention to patterns. Pay attention to your intuition. You know more than you know. I think that's important. And you need to know that you're worth more than what you're currently putting up with. I hope that you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep breathing. I love you. Namaste.